showtime. Hey everybody, it's the D-Rock100 and welcome back to more of Pokemon Moon. In the last episode, we went through the last bit of the Ultra Beach quest. I guess we did that 2 episodes ago. We went after the land spirits. All guardians of Alola are now under our grasp. This time, I think it's about time that we go after something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while now. So, this episode is mostly going to be geared towards trying to catch a Pokemon that I'm pretty sure many of you guys have seen from before. So, okay, so here's how the rules work. It's going to be a little bit interesting in the way how it is, depending on what game you're playing. I am showing it on screen right now. What you are seeing is the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moons and Sun and Moons times. The times you will be seeing on here will regard about how you're going to be playing throughout the game. Now this is all going to be centered around real time. Not game time, real time. And I actually have your evidence to prove this since I'm playing Moon. Okay, so another big thing that you want to do. Be absolutely sure that you beat the game and you have your mask on in your team. By putting it in the front is probably not the worst idea out there. Now, if you're playing Sun, you have to do this during real life daytime. If you're playing Moon, then you'll have to do this during real time nighttime. And if you want further proof, here is the time how it is about 1/4 till 10 p.m. Eastern time, if you can see that. So let me focus on that one. That's probably good enough. So, okay, so that is definitely something that I really want to point out to you guys. I know I kind of fool around with my camera on that one, but I have a reason for this. So, once you have all that, you want to come here to the altar of the Sun or Moon, depending on the game that you're playing, and then you'll see this. Beyond the distortion, you can see what looks to be another world. Will you go there? Yes. The world is flipped. And I mean flipped. Welcome to the altar of the Sun. If you are a daytime person and you were playing Moon, you can now get it right into nighttime how it is. So, if you're pretty much one of those gamers that's going to be like that all the way around, don't worry. Nintendo's got your back. This is what I was talking about from earlier. There is this time where you can actually flip between 12 hours of real gameplay and how it is in the real world. I actually did a little bit of testing on this about maybe 10 minutes ago. And I realized that I actually had everything correct at this point. Not here. It's backwards. Okay, so now that we've gotten that taken care of, the next location that I would like for us to go to is Lake of the Moon. I think you might be seeing where we're going with this. If you have never played this game before, then, well, you'll see very soon. Yeah, I was going through a lot of frustrations earlier because I thought it was like in the game time, not at real world time, like how it is from right now. Okay. So, okay, here. So now that we're here at the Lake of the Moon, we got no time to waste. Okay. So now that we got that, we're gonna come right up here. We enter this cutscene. We're gonna cry towards the sky. Check it out! Cosmog! We're taking the Cosmog with you? Cosmog! Sucks. The only move that it ever starts off with is Splash. I know, it's pathetic, and it's really, really sad for this little guy. But that doesn't mean that it's not exactly, well, useless. What it really is that it can potentially evolve into one of the mascots depending on what game that you're playing. This thing will evolve into Cosmoan at the level of 43, and this thing becomes a really nice double wall. But its attack and defense, attack and special attack stats still suck. But at level 53, it'll potentially evolve into Solgaleo or Lunala, depending on the game that you're playing. If you're playing Sun, naturally, you get Solgaleo. If you're playing Moon, you get Lunala. I wish this was the other way around, but unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Honestly, this one's not too bad, but good luck trying to raise this thing, because if you want to use this on your team, you gotta have this thing in your party with the experience share on, so have fun with that! Okay. So I guess now that we've gotten that out of the way, I think it's about time for us to potentially go after one last legendary Pokemon. And we were told about this from Looker a few episodes ago, that there is a sighting out on Mele Mele Island. Where are we going specifically, you ask? Simple. We're heading off for 10 Carat Hill. I should take this time to mention that everything is the same, but it's 12-hour difference. Okay. So yeah. If you're a nighttime person, but you keep fighting Pokemon during the day, don't worry. Like I said, Nintendo's got your back. And I would like to get through this as quickly as I can. Alright. Ah, yes. Of course. Anything? No. How about over here? Nope. But we can find something. Not in there. Okay. Now, before you do anything else, I highly recommend that you save. Trust me, I might have saved you some life points. So, as per usual, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so here's what you do. You want to come out here to the grassy area and just kind of wander around a little bit. For eventually, and actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Alright. If you have any max repels, now may be a good time to use them. Alright. Got to have one left. Time to make it count. Alright. And I believe the location in question that we want to go to, I believe it's over here. arguably one of the most powerful psychic types and that you will find, minus Mewtwo, is one that is beyond the stars. Necrozma is overpowered. In fact, it gets a major buff in the next game, but jeez! When we encounter it, level 75, pure second hit type Prism Armor for its signature ability, armed with the moves Stealth Rock, Iron Defense, Ring Out, and its signature move, a Prismatic Laser. A 160 power special psychic type move, 100% accuracy. That's basically a more powerful version of Hyper Beam. If you can survive that attack, you're pretty much in the clear, so you get one free shot at this big guy. This thing is a Pokemon. It hurts. Base 120 special attack, base 107 attack stats, and not bad stats everywhere else. It's a legendary, and it does pack a punch. But be mindful with the fact that Prism Armor reduces damage of super effective moves when taking hits. So basically using type advantages on this thing might not necessarily be a bad thing. If you can get by all that, almost nothing can stand in your way for the duration of the game. So, with that said and done, this is technically the very last Pokemon that we could talk about that is obtainable in the Pokedex. Okay. Start things off with a bang. Or rather, in this case, quick. 1, 2, 3. What? Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Umbreon asks, what? Good boy. You just sit right there for a moment. Okay, this is embarrassing. I was not expecting this thing to be caught that easily. In fact, you know what? I'm curious. What's his catch rate? It cannot be this easy to catch. Because I'm curious. What? 255? Why do I feel like I just made this look like a joke? You caught the mysterious life form that appeared to be an Ultra Beast. But April Fools, it ain't one. Okay, this is actually kind of embarrassing. Because if I'm gonna be honest, I thought that we were going to be here a heck of a lot longer. So, whoops! Okay. I guess I didn't quite think that last part through, so... Okay. There's one more thing that I want to check, and then we'll see what we'll do afterwards. First, let's take a look at our new friend here. Or two friends. You have a careful nature. Interesting. Very interesting. And Necrozma. A rash nature. Plus special attack minus defense. Damn. That's a good one. Somewhat vain. Easily the easiest one to go for, and I don't know why. Okay. I gotta admit, I'm actually a little bit embarrassed about this, so I guess that with that said and done, I'll be right back so I can get my team prepared. Why is that? Well, I think we might actually do something a little bit different this time around. I think it's about time to revisit the Pokemon League one last time and see what all we can do from there. So next time on Pokemon Moon, I know, short episode, what the hell? We go after the Pokemon League and defend our title one more time. See you guys then.